At this time of the year, many of us have healthy eating on our minds, and here with some great information to help keep us on track is clinical dietitian Barathi Sarathy from Coastal Carolina Hospital. Barathi, please share with us what healthy eating is, first of all, and why it's so important.
You know, actually, healthy eating is simply a focus on a variety of nutrients, which provides the body to function efficiently. And it also reduces a lot of chronic diseases that we talk about, especially with the obesity being a factor. Maintaining a healthy lifestyle involves quite a few changes, actually, you know. But we are fortunate enough to have some guidelines that's been handed down to us by the scientific community. It's called the Dietary Guidelines. And essentially what it has done is it's shifted the focus from the pyramid to a my plate concept. So the my plate concept is almost like a springboard for us to utilize all the various foods from the various food group, from the my plate essentially, and include all of the nutrients that the body needs actually. So healthy eating is simply a focus on the variety of nutrients to provide the body to function efficiently.
Okay, and so what are some of the ways that we can incorporate healthy eating into our way of life, and some of the most recommended things to do to make it the most efficient?
The way you want to incorporate is, I guess most of us at the beginning of every year, we start thinking about making resolutions to start on a diet, to make some lifestyle changes, and so on and so forth. But I think somewhere along the way, we fall short of all those things. And I think the best way to do is to kind of think about your lifestyle. Whatever fits your lifestyle is what you want to make sure that you can adapt to make the changes that you want to make. The changes that you want to incorporate using the My Plate concept is essentially a qualitative change, and also it gives you the variety that you're looking for and the different nutrient sources that you need to maintain your healthy body functions. Of course, you know, most of us are always on the go, so we just cannot think about planning a whole day's meal, so we grab and go some things. A smoothie, for instance, in the morning is a good concept instead of a protein bar because it's loaded in sugar. And you can, at the same time, you can think about oatmeal with yogurt and nuts, which is essentially a very healthy way to incorporate the diet into your lifestyle. And of course, you think about beverages because most of us go ahead and pick up a can of soda or some other sugary drink. But think about infusing the water with cucumbers or lemon or herbs and fruits, because that's much more favorable in giving us the vitamins and the minerals our body needs, plus it's healthy. Of course, incorporating in the diet is also very flexible, gives you the wide variety of choices, and always, always make sure you include the family in the planning.
So is it important for us to be looking at labels?
It's important to look at labels, and I guess people have become a lot more savvy in reading labels because of the fact there's so much information that's available right now. And when you go into the grocery stores, you see people poring over the labels. But you know, basically what people do is they're looking for, if you have high blood pressure, they're looking for sodium content. If you are diabetic, they're looking for the sugar. And they if you have a cardiac problem, then they're looking for fats. But the label itself should be looked into as a whole, because I think that's where most of the information is. The current label information has a few changes added onto it. The one most important thing to look at is the portion size has become a little bit larger, depending upon the cross-section of research that they had done recently. And also there is the added sugar instead of just the natural sugar. The total grams of sugar essentially gives you not only the natural sugar content, but also the added sugar. So that's something you want to be very familiar with.
Well, thank you for being with us. It was great information, and we really appreciate it.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much for having me.